What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants Are Us. With me now is my guest host, Jessica, my wife.
Hello, YouTubers.
Her excitement is just palpable, isn't it? Alright, as always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content here on Rants Are Us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000. We hope you guys will help us get there. Alright, so you and I just got finished watching.
Actually, I saw this movie being premiered, and I was like, I want to see it. So, and it's called Soul on Disney Plus, and they said it was going to come out Friday on Christmas Day, but I couldn't get to it until tonight. So I asked Brett if he wanted to watch it with me, and he's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be stupid."
Yeah, I was not excited about it,
but he liked it.
I did actually. It actually kind of shocked me that I liked it as much as I did. I won't say it's the best Pixar movie out there. It was far from it. A lot of the characters were forgettable. Joe Gardner, the main character, I just felt like he's played by
Jamie
Foxx. He was good. I enjoyed him more as the cat than I did the man.
Oh yeah, this little show is about as you can say, it's about souls. Or apparently he wants to get he's a jazz player and he likes jazz, and he's a teacher, but he wants to be one of those people that's on Broadway and goes on this.
Yeah, he wants to be a big name guy. He don't like being a teacher like he is.
And he finally gets his gig, and he's all happy and excited, and all of a sudden, pop.
Yeah, he dies.
He somehow dies, but he falls through a manhole.
Yeah, instead of going into the light like everyone else, he decides, you know what?
He's like,
I'm going to try to break away from it. So he runs down this like little staircase and then falls into like, I guess, oblivion, and I guess ends up in like a purgatory like system where you have all these.
It's these little baby souls, I guess.
Yeah, it's babies that's fixing to be born into the world, and they need like this mentor. So he plays the like a mentor character that's 22.
But they said he had to be a mentor or go into the light. He's like, oh yeah, I'll be a mentor. So he just grabs a name tag, and it's not his. And the mentor that he's mentoring is a little soul called 22, and she's an adorable little thing. She's had so many mentors, and she can't get her last little sticker to go to Earth.
You know who who this character reminded me of? It reminded me of that little, I don't remember her name, but in Wreck-It Ralph, the little girl. Like, I think this one was played by Tina Fey. The other one was played by, I can't even think of her name now. But either way, she reminded me of her. Her disposition. She's a real fun character.
And she's really sweet, down to earth, and she's like, I have so many mentors, it's ridiculous. I'm not meant to be
She's
on
basically
Earth.
a soul that just doesn't want to be born. She's too afraid to enjoy, to go through life because she's afraid that she won't be good at anything. Well, throughout the movie, she ends up in the main character's body, and
the thing is they both go to Earth, and he's like, oh, it worked, I got into my body, and he looks at his hands, and there's cat hands, and he's talking like a cat.
Yeah.
But when other people see him, he's like,
yeah. All they hear is the cat noises instead of him talking. Somehow she's able to understand him in his own body, but the whole thing goes where he tries to get into he's trying to be a jazz musician. He gets this gig right before he dies, and then when he comes back, he's got to be there that night. So it's this whole run around about how she's enjoying life, and he's accidentally showing her how wonderful life is without actually even trying to show her how wonderful life is.
He went to the barber shop and got his hair cut, but she was talking like she would talk. but in his body, and it was just so sweet. And everybody's like, "Wow, I didn't know you were that sweet. All I thought you knew was jazz."
Yeah,
that's all he talked about was jazz.
Yeah, that's all he ever wanted to be. And look, this is the way I looked at it. The movie overall, it was good, but it didn't have those memorable characters. Like even movies, I know you're more of a Toy Story person, but we all know Buzz, and we all know a lot of the main characters of Toy Story. Even if you like it or hate it, you know the characters. I don't remember Ray off of here in 22. That's about it.
Listen, if they do like a Soul 2 or a Soul 3 like they did with a Toy Story, you'll start knowing the characters.
Yeah, but see, that's where I feel like when it comes to this show, I don't feel like they could make a second one. Because if they make a second one, I'm like, he dies again and then he goes back up there. Well, the little girl's gone now, so like, who are they?
No, they might meet in the future.
I just thought it was like
it's
there was some weird moments in the show.
But the thing that I got was towards the end of this movie, he kind of realized. He told her he was really mean to her, the 22, and he.
The little soul girl.
And he's like, you are not meant to be on this world. You have no purpose in this world. And it really hurt her, and she got into a depression, and she was a lost soul.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem I actually had with that. Was this whole thing was about the whole show was about purpose, and purpose really it defined who he was because he felt like he had never lived up to his purpose, his skill in life of being a band teacher. But I never really felt like that was resolved.
It wasn't, but towards the end, he started playing the piano and got back into that mind frame to go back to find 22 and to give her sticker back.
But see, that was to me incredibly stupid because in this movie there was, if you meditate, somehow you can go into the spiritual realm.
It's called the zone.
So when
you get into that zone, you get into that that mind frame. You just
so somehow he was able to go back into the afterlife by getting into the zone, playing a piano, and going back and, I don't know, trying to help her out, which I thought was incredibly stupid.
I thought it was sweet.
I thought it was incredibly stupid because I'm like, that gets you into the afterlife. Like I mean, there was some funny moments about it. Like when 22 was like, she's like, oh, I've been messing up this team for years, and it's the New York Knicks, and she's like, I'm throwing rocks at the guy as soon as he goes to make a dunk and messing him up.
Like I was trying to say, towards the end, he kind of realized that he was mean to her, and that he does have a purpose. She does have a purpose on Earth, and he goes back and gives her sticker back, and she says, well, you're gonna die. If he goes, it's okay for me to die, for you to live on Earth.
What did you enjoy? What are the things that you enjoyed about it?
I really liked the cat scene. He was really cute in the cat scene. And then towards the end, when he went back to find 22 and to give her the sticker and say, you do have a purpose on Earth. And
so you enjoyed the scenes between him. Did you enjoy the scenes between him and that 22? Ray and 22?
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a really cute little movie. The kids weren't really into it.
No, we tried getting both of our kids into it.
But then again, our kids
not
are
into it.
4 and almost 2, so them.
If it doesn't involve monster trucks, my son's not into it, and my daughter, she just baby shark.
Something like that.
But overall, I would say the things that I enjoyed about this movie revolved around, I don't know, I thought it had like a cute little message. I just felt like that message wasn't really clarified in the end. Like he still, like the whole point was he was supposed to find a meaning and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden he just realized, well, I'll just live my day one day at a time.
Yeah, but
it wasn't really resolved.
But at the end, the spirit people up there gave him a second chance to go down, and he said he was going to live every single day of his life to the fullest.
But see that,
so that was towards the end of the movie. But the one thing that Brett did catch in the beginning of the movie, it said language, and he's like, language.
Yeah, I was like, language in a Pixar movie.
This is a kid's. The one word that they say is HE double hockey sticks, and the little kids say hell. That's the only bad thing about it. It's not like it's a. I understand some people think it's a bad word. I don't really like that word, but
let's see.
But
overall,
kids repeat things that they see on TV, and that's probably why they said.
Let's see that purgatory. The thing, I didn't really enjoy the characters that was in that purgatory. They were all, for some reason, named Jerry. I guess that was supposed to be like some kind of funny ha-ha thing, but to me it just come off as stupid. They come off as having no personalities at all. They all look like scribbles.
Scribbles.
Like
a little kid drew 'em.
Yeah, it looks like something that a little child would draw. Like, they don't, they're not impressive. The world is kind of, I guess, cute around him. But all of it, to me, it was just kind of bland in that area. But overall, I would say, I enjoyed the show.
It was really cute.
Would I recommend it? I would recommend this. I would
watch it again.
You would watch it? I don't know if I go so far as say I'd watch it again.
That's
I
because
watched it one time,
woman.
and I think one time's good enough for this one.
That's because I'm a woman, that's why.
Apparently so, because I will say, I have no intention of watching that again. At least not in the near future. But, that doesn't mean that it was a bad movie. It just means that that's just kind of really who I am. I don't really watch stuff a million times over. Even if I enjoy it.
He's never been like that.
No.
He can't binge watch.
No, I don't binge watch shows. She's a binge watcher. I'm not.
I'm the binge watcher in the family.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of almost ruined me on Game of Thrones one time because she wanted to binge watch. I think it was season 3.
No, season 1.
Season 1. Oh my goodness. Well, we must got to season 3 there because it was a nightmare. For some reason, we ended up with Tyrion in prison. So yeah, it was about season 3.
Somewhere around there.
And that was all in a day. So yeah, not the binge watcher, but like I said, just because I would not watch it again doesn't mean it was a bad movie. For me, I feel like it's a forgettable movie. It wasn't bad. There was no part of it that really stuck out to me that was bad, but there was no part that really stuck out to me that was really that impressive. At least that was my view of it.
I just liked it all around.
If you could rate it, what would you rate it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I think I would give it an 8. I really liked it. It was cute.
It was like a 5 for me.
It was cute.
It was cute. It did have some moments that were really cute. I enjoyed him as a cat. I enjoyed that part. I don't know. Out of the recent Pixar movies I've seen, I would say...
Yeah, but you can't...
Ralph Breaks the Internet was bad.
Okay, but see, you can't...
Some of these others were...
base everything off of every other Pixar movie.
No, but there has been seems like a steady decline in Pixar movies. They're not made like they're used to, Love It or Hate It, Finding Nemo was cute, Toy Story, all of these other ones that we've become accustomed to were good. I would even say that the first Wreck-It Ralph was actually pretty good, but it seems like as of late, even Ralph Breaks the Internet was kind of I thought a really boring movie, at least from my perspective. So I've kind of felt like Pixar kind of had a winning thing with this. Who knows? Maybe they'll make a sequel of it. I actually personally hope they don't make a sequel.
I hope they do. So if Pixar is listening, I will watch Soul 2, but make sure you have to make 22 and him meet. I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that.
The one difference between this and most other shows, there wasn't a love interest. I kind of thought that was kind of where they were going to go. Was he was going to find a woman, marry her, and then the child was going to be 22. I thought that it was going to be that way. But they never told where 22 went.
Yeah, it's like a mystery.
So
the little spirit ball was just falling from the thing right to the earth, and he was holding on to her hand, and then she finally let go.
Now I will say that was actually one moment that was kind of touching to a certain extent. Was when she's going to Earth, and he's like, "I'll go with you as far as I can go," and then. Of course, she falls and she goes into a body, and he has to go back up. That part was kind of sad. I will give it that. That was a kind of a touching thing. But overall, I mean, I thought it was a cute movie. I would recommend it. But does it have rewatchability factor? Probably not. I would say probably not for a lot of people. I would say that. I'm
the one person.
Please don't make me watch it again.
I'm the one person that would actually watch this again.
But overall, guys, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Let us know if y'all liked.
Yes, and like I said, it's on Disney Plus. So if you guys got Disney Plus,
yeah. And I will say this, and real quick, I enjoy Disney Plus for doing this. I kind of feel like this is really a nice setup. Makes you kind of feel like Disney Plus is worth its money. When you get
$7.99, it's $7.99 a month. You can't beat $7.99 a month for all Disney, all Mandalorian, all that. Yeah. Every single thing, even the throwbacks from when we were kids.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'm talking about throwbacks, like Darkwing Duck,
Goof
Troop, and stuff like that. So it's worth the $7.99 a month.
Yeah, I would say so too. I actually. Especially now that they're doing things like that. I mean, I would even say the same thing for HBO Max, too.
I don't know about HBO Max.
But with Wonder Woman 1984. And that's a review we're going to be doing tomorrow.
But not with me.
Yeah. Yes. My co-host Lance will be back tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Well, y'all take care.
Bye. Bye-bye.